Hey, bud. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Appreciate you meeting with me.
Well, welcome.
Hey, let's have a seat. I have a couple questions for you. Again, it's only going to be a minute. I appreciate it. I started talking to you about this interview series, and selfishly, it's for me to learn more about the area. But really, I want to see it through the eyes of people that are making a difference, and you came to mind in that. But when I first start doing this, I always ask people, like, think of a fond memory that you're from this area, you've been here your whole life. When you think of your childhood, what puts a smile on your face when you think about when you were little?
Well, I think most people that grew up in the same age as we did is the Hickory Foundation Center.
Yeah.
That's kind of where you went in the summertime. That's where your parents dropped you off, and there was no cell phone, so you just went and played till you got picked back up the next day. And those memories of just playing basketball, swimming pool. I mean, the treat of the week was if you got $5, you could walk up to Village Inn Pizza or Pleasers and get some lunch. That and the Hickory Parks Recreation Center was kind of playing all-stars, and that was what we looked forward to every night.
Yeah, well, you obviously were here your whole life, played through Hickory High, obviously a proud Red Tornado, but you elected to stay in town at LR and play basketball there. Was there something important about staying in town for you?
Well, when you grow up here, you have so much support. My family was here, so I knew it'd be a lot easier for my parents to come see me play on a Wednesday night. Whereas if you're out of town, there's a lot of times they can't see you play. Plus, all the other people in Hickory, they support their Hickory natives. And we had a lot of support from not just my family, but even my friends when they would come back from Christmas break or Thanksgiving break. If we had a game, a lot of you guys would come over and watch us play. So that was a big part of it, and it paid dividends.
Yeah. So you, after playing college sports, you obviously went on and had a coaching career that kind of took you all over the Southeast, but when this job came open, you came back. And not only did you come back to coach, you came back to raise your family. And how important was it, the community as a whole, to bring them back and do that?
Well, I mean, that's what it was all about. I left Charleston, South Carolina. A lot of people would say
Hard to do that.
Yeah, a lot of people say I was crazy. We lived on James Island right near Folly Beach, but it was during COVID, and I had 2 young girls at the time, and I was home a lot more. And I realized, man, I need to be around my family a little bit more to help raise these kids. And so the opportunity came open, and the Hickory High job came open, and I told myself all my life, I'm never going to be a high school teacher. I just can't put up with high school kids. So what I learned from that is in your stories in life where you put a period, God tells you to put a comma because it's not, your story's not quite written yet. So here I am back starting year 6. But just when I came back, the community, I mean, I got so many calls when people found out I was going to take this job, and they're like, there's no way you're coming back. There's no way. And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do it. And man, it's been awesome. It's been a fun ride. We went from COVID year where we had 25 fans because we were limited to 2 years ago where they shut the gym down because it was sold out and they wouldn't let anybody else in. Right. And that just goes to show the support that this Hickory community gives. It's not supporting me, but they support these young high school kids, and they love to see teams win and play the right way, and I think that's important.
Yeah, and you kind of nailed it on the head. It's like the support from the community. You've seen it with every year that you've been here. It just keeps growing and growing and growing. And the success on the court is part of that, but also these kids and how you're kind of molding them to be future leaders is also important. Like how much of that is, X's and O's is part of your job, but also kind of like when a kid leaves here that they're going to be a good human and be part of a community, whether it's this community or not. How much of that it plays into kind of your coaching philosophy?
Well, I think what I didn't take into consideration when I came back was, when you're coaching college, you have 15 to 17 kids. When you come back in high school, I mean, I'm in school with 900 kids a day. Yeah. So I think you have a greater impact on a bigger, broader spectrum of kids than you do just with those college kids. And I preach to my kids every day, we're not just going to be basketball players. We're going to take care of business in the classroom, do the right thing in the community. And I think what happens is the community sees the type of kids that you're producing, and they are more likely to support them. And I'll have people on the streets, or I'll be downtown, they'll come up and say, how's your team? How's such and such doing? Right. How's John Holbrook doing it in North Carolina? How's your other guys doing that are still playing college basketball? And they kind of invest in those kids because they see the way they've played basketball and they've got to know them.
Yeah. So you touch on something that I thought about you when I was thinking about this question is Hickory's got a lot to offer. LR games, downtown the sales, stuff that goes on here, and you seem to go to all of it. And it's by design a lot of times because you're bumping into the families that you're impacting here. How important is it for you to be kind of all over our community and kind of blanking it with you're seeing these kids outside of it, not just in the classroom, and making sure that they know that you're around every corner or going to be part of it?
Well, I tell my kids every weekend, I'll know if something happens before they get to school on Monday, just because I try to stay connected with everything that's going on in the community. And when they see you out in the community, they're more likely to come support you when you're out being in different places and kind of being a part of the community yourself. And a lot of times when you live in this community, that support becomes so much greater because people already know you. For instance, if you go into another city where people don't know you, it's kind of hard to get that excitement going. But when you come back here, it's just been great.
Well, I appreciate everything you've done here. To come back and watch. I've been a much bigger basketball fan since you've been back, and to watch you coach has been a lot of fun. So I appreciate you taking 5 minutes, 10 minutes with me for the interview.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, man.
Yep.